Sanibonani bathandi be-podcast radio and stuff, igama nguNtobeko Khulusa. Namhlanje sivuke ngeindaba zokuthi uTshatha noZimdola bamisiwe eKhosini FM. Iso lezwe li-report ukuthi bamiswe ngoba nakho beyimbandakanye kwezepolitiki njengoba sazi nje ukuthi amaqembu ezepolitiki ade ekhankasela ukhetho. So sicabange ukuthi ngoba into esesike sakhuluma le ngayo before asidlale ipart ye-episode lakho lesasikhuluma ngokuyimbandakanya kwabasakazi nezepolitiki ukuthi kumele ngabe bayakwenza yini noma kumele bangakwenzi. So phinde sidlale neclip kaMakhosi Khoza lapho khona ayesho umbono wakhe ukuthi yena ubona ukuthi abasakazi kumele yini bayimbandakanye kwezepolitiki noma cha. So ngicela uthathe isikhathi nje sokuthi ubuke le clip esoyidlala njengamanje esayi record a couple of weeks ago la sasikhuluma khona ngokuthi ngaba abasakazi kumele yini bayimbandakanye kwezepolitiki or not. Mawusubonile comment below usitshela umbono wakho ukuthi wena ngabe ucabangani ngabasakazi abayimbandakanya nezepolitiki bephinde bahambe beyosakaza. Podcast radio and stuff, please remember to subscribe, like this video and share with your friends and tell everybody it's podcast radio and stuff. Dogozo, now let's look at radio and politics. So when I say radio and politics, we've seen a lot of radio presenters decide ukuphumela obala ngokuthi bona imapha ama-political parties abawasupportayo. So there are quite a number of examples engakunika wona, starting with uLinda Sibiya. Esasokhosini sibaningi sasazi ukuthi uLinda uthanda ukusupporta i-ANC. We move on from uLinda Sibiya, you go to Thibo Touch on Metro, now you support ANC. DJ Sbu, Oskido, now you support ANC. So I'm asking you this question because recently I saw a post yo yedo abasakazi eKiphuthuzobe kwi-event ye-political party. Angimazi-ke ukuthi kwi-event yale political party ngoba nangeqashiwe noma ingoba nakho a supporter or a member yale political party. But let's talk about laba abasupportayo and abama members ama political party. What are your thoughts around that? Umsakazi sikhona isidingo sokuthi aphumele obala athi mina ngisupporta political party A ngabe ANC, EFF, DA, MK or any other party noma lokho ku impact umlaleli osekhaya othanda ukumlalela lo msakazi kodwa ngathi ngoba nakho sengiyazi ukuthi uLinda Sibiya uyimember ye-EFF njengamanje, let's say uLinda ukuphindela emsakazweni uyimember ye-EFF njengamanje, mina ngithanda i-ANC, therefore angeke ngimlalele uLinda Sibiya. What are your thoughts around that?
Hey, Ndobeko, to be honest with you, I love the fact ukuthi uhlukanisile phakathi kokuqashwa. Abasakazi they are artists, right? So bangaqashwa noma yikuphi. Khona abasakazi njengamanje ababasakazi abaphinde babe abaculi. Khona abasakazi njengamanje ababasakazi baphinde babe o-program director. Khona abasakazi njengamanje ababasakazi baphinde babe o-DJ. So ukuqashwa kwi-events of any political party is not an issue for me.
Okay.
Right. Ngoba ungaqashwa kwi-election manifesto ye-EFF, uphinde next week uqashwe kwi-election manifesto ye-DA, uphinde the other week uqashwe kwi-election manifesto ye-ANC, siyakubona suku ye-IFP and so on. There are many political parties in the country. But mina, as Ntokozo, this is not any rule. It's just my view. I have an issue with umsakazi mengabe ephumela obala declare ukuthi mina ngi-card carrying member yale party futhi ngi-campaignela
the party.
Right, ucampaigner for that party. So akayi nje kwi-events, aka-attend the-events, but uyaveza ukuthi mina nayi political party ngihamba nayo. So I don't think that is right for umsakazi to do. I know it's a bit tricky ngoba futhi umuntu ungethalente lakhe angaqashwa ukuthi abe umsakazi uthola ukuthi ubekade card carrying member of the political party before aqashwe. But for umuntu osakazela i-audience belong to different political parties. The listeners, abanye they are card-carrying members of political parties. Abanye they are not card-carrying members of political parties, but for lowo muntu loyo ngokwami okufanele ngabe uyi-unifying figure, put it that way. Kufanele ngabe uyi-unifying figure ukuthi aphumele obala ukuthi mina ngihamba nale political party. I don't think it's right.
Can I play devil's advocate? So where does it end? Because ngiyazi ukuthi mina nawe sikhuluma nge-radio njengamanje. Kodwa khona abanye abantu abasebenza kwi-public eye, umsebenzi wabo obayenza ukuthi babonwe abantu. Kungaba i-actor, actress, kungaba umculi, so celebrities in general. So if kuwukuthi sithi abasakazi abangaphumeli obala ngama-political parties abawasupportayo, are we saying the same about abantu abama-celebrity? Regardless of the industry okuyona, because if kuwukuthi the same logic leno applyayo kumuntu omsakazi applies to a musician, because unama fans belong to all political parties. So in your view, a public figure should not declare ukuthi yena uthanda a political party.
Yes, I think you have captured me correctly, Dobego. You see, i-public figure ngizokwenza example ngomculi odumile njengamanje eSouth Africa, Dlala Thukzin, right? That guy is huge, uDlala Thukzin, right? Uthandwa youth, uthandwa abantu abadala, uthandwa yingane. But I don't know mina ukuthi ukuphi political party. And I do believe ukuthi njengoba kuyisikhathi sama election manifesto uzosetshenziswa ama parties are more than one. And he should keep it that way as an artist. Angiyazi history yakhe politically noma before adume mhlawumbe be card carrying member of any party. But I understand noma ngingakunqomi kumuntu ovele adume kodwa ozokunikeza umlando ukuthi I've been serving in the structures of that party, but asibabeke eceleni lapho because ngingagcina ngishona lena le. Kodwa for umuntu nje olithola idumela lakhe engabelongi to any political party, akangawavumeli ama political party ukuthi amshele because of udumo lakhe azagcina declare ukuthi ubelonga kwi political party, but rather stick to your craft, go to entertain people from all political parties. Let's move to Maskandi, you know. Khuzani is one of the big Maskandi artists, you know.
Yeah.
I do see him. I recently saw him with Rally EFF.
Yeah.
Present at Moses Mabhida Stadium, which is good. I've seen him go Rally IFP.
Yeah.
Which is good. I support it because if he's getting a gig, actually offer, he's going to the gig. So he's going there to entertain his fans who belong to this political party. But agayi laphayana ethi mina ngigqoke ikepisi lale political party. So he is a unifying figure. Yabo. So but mengabe sezothi bayangibiza laphana kwi-MK angiyimi
ngoba mina
ngibelonga kwi-rival party ye-MK.
Yeah.
Then I disagree with that.
Okay, so I don't have strong views on this one, to be honest. And I'll tell you why. Because personally, I don't mind. No, I don't mind. I actually don't care. Ukuthi artist noma umsakazi, because the last khuluma ngabasakazi specifically ubelonga kiphi political party. Mina ngilalela wena because ngithanda umsebenzi owenzayo. As long as ubelonga kwakho kule political party A or ANC or EFF or whatever political party you belong to does not impact the work that you do, I really don't care. And maybe before you say what you want to say, I think ngizokhabela phambili. Maybe also it helps uma ngabe ukuthi ngiyakwazi ukubelong nge political party khona uzothi masu interviewer umuntu opposite political party or opposing political party, I will take your questions and your approach with a pinch of salt. Ukuthi, oh yeah, no, you understand that. That's why ibuza kanjalo, because that's transparency.
It is not new. Okay, first of all, kunabantu ehlezi ku-expect ukuthi babe neutral when it comes to issues of politics. But I am of a strong view ukuthi akekho umuntu neutral.
It's not possible.
Nama ngikho neutral. Ngiyakusho nje I'm not neutral.
Yeah.
But sometimes
siyakwazi ukuthi
kufanele uzame.
Okay, sometimes uzame.
Uzame uku-act neutral.
Yeah.
Do you understand? You see a king isilo samabandla inkosi uMisuzulu. When it comes to politics, he has to be neutral.
Yeah.
Right? I don't even know what political party he belongs to be honest with you.
Sure.
I have no idea. He has to be neutral. And he has to be welcoming to all political parties that are coming before him. That is why I was shocked when Inkosi Yabathembu yavuma ukuba ucampaignela EFF in the previous local government election. There was nothing wrong with accepting the gift, but to campaign for the political party as a king, I felt like he wakungafanele la.
Yeah.
You understand? As a king, because he's the king of Abathembu nation, noma the clan. So fanele abavumela abantu ukuthi remember when you are a public figure, kunezinto uma uyideclare people follow suit.
Yeah.
So masikhuluma ngeking iyasho izinto abantu bese beyalandela. So again, mangabe umsakazi, because of this platform that you are given, kunezinto ethi mawuzisho and people follow suit because zishiwo umuntu omsakazi.
Yeah.
It's not new ukuthi abasakazi babe attracted to politics. We can rewind, but you would notice ukuthi ngalesikhathi ke sebefuna ukuba active with politics.
Uyaphuma
emoyeni. I'll make an example from the top of my head. The likes of Babu Mtholephi Mthimkhulu.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Who was a well-known presenter at the SABC. But when he wanted to be active in politics, he separated himself from radio.
Yeah.
The likes of abantu abanjengo Mandla Malakwane, right? I even remember I was young as I was when he was leaving the SAPC, leaving Ukozi to join the IFP.
Yeah.
I remember. And I remember him in one of his noma ngeke ngimquote direct because kusekudala kakhulu esho ukuthi esiswini isikama wakhe wayitime khahlela kuzwakala ukuthi khahlela inkatha. But ingoba wayese decide ukuthi he is now separating himself from broadcasting.
Sayindlovu.
Usayindlovu. We understand.
Yeah.
Now imagine this. Stephen Frutas of SAFM declares that he is a member Freedom Front Plus, right? Which is a white party. Okay, not white party.
It is a white party.
Okay. Yeah. It is a party that is predominantly supported by white people.
Yeah.
Okay. So because now we said declaring ukuthi we remember FF Plus. When he interviews a leader of EFF or a leader ye ANC or a leader ye ACT, umuntu omlalele i-line of questioning yakhe ngisho kuthiwa yena ukhiphela mina ezomlalela ujuice. Remember njengoba driver le show, he's got a duty ukungikhiphela ujuice kulo muntu am-interviewayo. But abantu abama-political party supporters, they will begin to attack him ukuthi
ngoba
questioning yakhe ibilwa ngoba he is political in his approach. njengamanje masikhuluma ngayo Stephen Protas, he still get criticism for the interviews that he drives. The criticism ayitholayo uyithole ngazivezelile ukuthi ubelonga kuyiphi political party, but kunabantu nje abazobona ingazi ukuthi uthafa kuma questions akhe to also and so because uhamba no so and so engakudeclareile. How much more mengabe sekudeclareile?
And that's where you and I differ. Mina, I personally, I wanna know ukuthi ubelonga kuyiphi political party. So ngizothi mabe ngikulalela ngazi ukuthi ezinye izinto uyibuza ngalendlela because of A, B and C, as opposed to me thinking you are neutral but you are not neutral, because we all know, we've agreed with, there's no such thing as being neutral. There's something as being, there is
ukhona yini umuntu asibuyele kwi guest ke Ntobeko, ukhona yini umuntu othanda interviewer when it comes to media, asikho phela eParliament kwi debate othanda uku-interviewer umuntu amaziyo ukuthi lo opposition yami?
I'm not sure, I don't know. But here's my opinion.
No, imagine.
Allow me to finish my point. I haven't finished my point.
Imagine. No, I want
okay.
To imagine. Imagine the ANC's provincial secretary as a KZN. Umtolo. All right.
He can be very aggressive on his approach.
He's very aggressive on his approach. Now, can you imagine him being interviewed by umsakaza amaziyo osedeclareile ukuthi opposition again? Now, can you imagine that interview? He's aggressive in his approach kubantu abangazange baveza any political affiliation. How much more now mengabe ese interview umuntu oveze I political affiliation?
Yeah, no, I see the difficulty, and I'm not disagreeing with you ukuthi most people will prefer ukuthi bangazi ukuthi I-presenter supporter yiphi political party. That I concede. But what I'm saying is, me personally, and probably I do have minority. If you agree with me, you can go on the comment section and agree with me. Personally, as opposed to someone that belongs to a political party that has an ideology that they support, they come here and pretend to be neutral, whereas there's no such thing as being neutral. There is something as being fair, there is something as being balanced, which you can do even if you belong to a political party. You can be fair and balanced, but there's no such thing as being neutral. Because when you're neutral, you don't have an opinion. You know, you are left, you are left, you are right. You don't have a view on anything. So there's no such person who would be on radio who doesn't have a view. That's why you find that the shows that we enjoy the most are hard-hitting shows, if you're watching politics, where someone will be asking tough questions because they already have some sort of an opinion, some sort of
on the matter.
On the matter that is on the table. So me, now, personally, what I'm saying is I don't mind it. There was never a time where I was like, I only ndasibiyanga ngisamlalela njengamanje ngoba nakhu ngihlale ngimbona supporter ANC. Well, in my view, it didn't look like Kwayesebenza. It looked like he belonged to the ANC at the time. It was not as if he's just booked, but of course he might have been just booked, and then because ukhuluma nama members of ANC, or is it Viva ANC Viva? So all I'm saying is, Mina, honestly, personally, I do not mind it. But I do see the difficulty that comes with. But I think as a society, we should get to a point where we are willing to accept people for who they are, as opposed to allowing people to come and lie to us, pretend to be neutral, and push an agenda that we're not aware of. I want to know, play your cards. I belong to this party. Hire me if you think I'm good. I will be fair. I will be balanced in my approach, as much as you know that I belong. There's I can't remember his name, but I know you will know this story. A journalist that was working for what is this? The news section of 702-947. Eyewitness News. Yes, that was working for the Eyewitness News, and at that time he was a candidate for the political party of Action SA. He was a candidate of Action SA.
I remember that story.
He resigned
during the local government.
Yes, he resigned and then he appeared, like immediately resigned, then appeared on the list of Action SA.
Yes.
Why? So how many of them are doing that, pretending to be fair while they are pushing an agenda? I think we need to get to a point.
Why do you think he resigned?
Because he wanted to focus on politics, but he should have resigned if he didn't want to have that contradiction. He should not have resigned. Actually, he resigned after sekuphumile ukuthi belongs to Action SA.
Okay, so my point here is, do you think it was going to be fine for him to campaign on his social media platforms privately as an Action SA candidate to make it into the list of PR councillors? I can't really remember what was the list for, but to make it into that particular list, it was going to be fine for him to campaign and also be running stories that have a political agenda on Eyewitness News.
So the reason I raised, I'll answer you. The reason I raised that example was just to show that we've got a lot of people that are pretending to be neutral, whereas they are pushing an agenda. That's why I raised that example. But I think maybe it's a different discussion.
No, but
I'm answering your question now. I think it's a different discussion, maybe actually when we are looking at a journalist. Because we are talking about presenters here. Some of them are not even journalists. That are presenters. Some of them are presenting shows that maybe I will interview a political guest now and then, but not as a journalist, as a radio presenter. But a journalist, I think it goes against the profession. That's just me. Then it's a different case if we are uzo reporter. I think it's different.
Okay, but even as a radio presenter, you are still, back to my point, a public figure that is supposed to be a uniting figure. Thirdly, you are one way or the other going to have to interview politicians. Not unless you are saying as a radio presenter, I'm just going to be doing shows musically only and nothing else. But if you want to grow and you're still a new presenter, you might find yourself doing a breakfast show, and in a breakfast show you will be one way or the other find yourself interacting with politicians and having to interview politicians. You might find yourself doing a 12 to 3 during an election period. You get a lot of interviews of politicians across all radio stations, as it is prescribed by the ICASA rules. Also, political parties buy airtime. And also, there are just social news that you want to talk about. There might not be hardcore news, but there might be social news. I'll make an example from the top of my head. If somebody who is popular, I'll make an example, who is a rugby player, the Springbok captain, Siya Kolisi, is in Durban, right? And he's hit by a pothole and his tire is torn. Then he goes to his social media and he posts, and it is an election period, and he posts that his beautiful BMW or Mercedes-Benz, the tire was torn in Durban. I was there with my family for a holiday. Then you interview Siya Kolisi about this experience that he's had in Durban. Then the mayor of eThekwini wants to respond on your show. You are now interviewing a mayor of eThekwini who's wearing the hat of being a mayor. But at the same time, because it is election period, he is doing damage control. So when you interview him, you are not just interviewing a mayor, you are interviewing a politician. So it's 2 in 1. And the way you ask him question, there are some people who are behind the mayor who are listening to you, who know that you have declared that you are supporting a party that is claiming that they are going to snatch the city from the ANC. Don't you think that that interview can get people just criticizing you for the line of questions you have asked?
It can. So I think let's remember, let's go back to where we started. I said, I do see the difficulty about knowing ukuthi I presenter I belong a gipi political party. But for me, personally, this is me, what I would prefer ideally, which is highly unlikely in South Africa because we are so intolerant of each other. We think people that have different views are enemies, and that's where the problem is. It's highly unlikely in South Africa for people to have a freedom of expressing their views and thoughts, and you know that this person, when they ask a question, and that's how it is in other parts of the world, when they ask this question, it's because they belong to this other political party. With us, you need to pretend to be neutral as for people to accept you. So I accept that there will be a difficulty in South Africa. I accept that the environment is not conducive for radio presenters to come out and say which political party they belong to and they prefer. That I accept. But ideally, I would love to live in a world where people can say what they want to say, how they want to say, and we accept them for who they are, even if we don't agree with them. And that's not going to make me not listen to them. Because if you don't listen to someone you don't agree with, you only listen to people that if you don't listen to someone that you disagree with, you only listen to people that you agree with. There's nothing that you are learning because in Vumelana ngayo yonke into. There's no differing opinion. And I think we need to get to a point where we allow people with different views and opinions to say whatever that they want to say, man, whether they are radio presenters. AKA, the late AKA was very vocal, huge member of, the support of the ANC. Even when people were criticizing President Jacob Zuma, he was at his corner. He was defending the former president. And I remember recently one of his tweets, actually, funny enough, I was watching an interview Yababuake on one of the podcasts, and he was talking about how vocal AKA was. And I decided to go and search on his tweets, and I just searched ANC. And or maybe I searched Zoom, I can't remember. And then one of his tweets was saying, I bet now you miss Zuma. And this was in 2021. I bet now you miss Zuma. You all thought he was bad, yeah? How is it now? So he was happy. He was happy when President Zuma was the leader of the ANC. He was unhappy when President Ramaphosa took over. So I suppose he belonged to the RET faction. But for me, that's the kind of a person I like. The person that I will know that I agree with you, I disagree with you, but I'll still sit down with you and have coffee with you and disagree with you, and then we move on, we carry on and be friends.
Okay. But maybe let's allow the viewers to also comment.
Yeah.
Clearly on this one we disagree. But the viewers who will unite us.
I think
let the viewer be the unit.
I think we agree that it's not possible. Here in South Africa, it's very difficult.
No, I just want you to imagine a charter on your drive on Ukozi. Okutsheli ukuthi ubelonga ngiphi party. Right? Imagine usigqemeza in the morning nayo okutshelile ongakufihlelile. Imagine your DJ Sebi okutshelile. Imagine your Lerato Khanyango okutshelile. Imagine your Anele Ndoda, ukutshela.
And by the way, just remember that some of these people that you are mentioning, they do say on social media, they do say their views. You can. Some of them might not be open to. Some of them might not be open to say I belong to this political party, but you can make an assumption based on how someone positions themselves.
I love the use of that word, but they've not declared. So I love the word that you used. Then just the list is endless. Imagine you're Steven on SAFM. Imagine you're Kathy on SAFM. Imagine you're Eldrin. You know, you go to Power FM. You know, imagine you're all the presenters who are there. So just imagine it and but let's allow the viewers as well to share their comments.
Yeah, looking forward to your thoughts. I know that I'll be in majority, maybe 90%, 10% will agree with me. That's fine. But for me, it's an ideal world that I would love to live in.
Yeah.
I just want to ask you this. You know, we are in election times now.
Yes.
And people are getting hired by political parties,
yes,
to go in campaigns and perform, to be MC, program director, and so on. What is your view on radio people who declare in public ukuthi ba belong to political parties?
Is they right?
They're right.
It's their right.
They can do it.
Come here, Mr. Koza.
Well, we disagree on that.
There are T's and C's.
Yeah, right.
You can't hide it because if you're at events and doing whatever, you know, it's not like you're at a voting station.
Yeah.
And if you publicly say, I support Party X, that's your thing.
Yeah.
Right? It works when you support a ruling party. It's a problem if it's very public and it's not the ruling party. Whether in the station or in other places. Right? It's the same thing of it's a different, but it's that issue that some other artists came across when at these rallies, they all want the latest.
Yeah.
And then one artist, I think it was actually iFani or somebody, performed at one particular and then they didn't want him to perform because they thought no guys, I'm just an artist.
Yeah.
But to come back to your question, you can declare, but if you don't, it's also smart.
Okay.
But also, when we see you now and then wearing the latest Congolose or EFF thing, I mean, you're not going to hide it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So how can you hide it? Now, let me tell you something you hadn't asked me.
Yeah.
Which is even worse than just declaring.
Yeah.
So it was also election time.
Okay.
I happened to be at the station. And then one particular government official wanted, this is going to make so many sense because it ticks so many boxes, if you've been listening. They wanted a party ad to be played on Gagas.
Okay.
And they wanted me to voice it.
Okay.
Because as I said, I'm also a voiceover artist.
Yeah.
Slight problem. The script said, ANC.
Yeah.
So I was
ANC
endorsing the party.
Yeah.
Now the question is, what does that say to me? Can I claim that no, gig, I'm not necessarily ANC, I'm just doing a gig for?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Or am I saying that I am pro-ANC? Also, being a member, I don't know whether at the time I was still progress manager or presenter.
Yeah.
Are you then also saying, in a sense, the station endorses? And then I was like, hey, I don't know how to deal with this thing, particularly just on the ANC. I had to ask, I think I asked Bob McBain at the time.
Yeah.
You know, and he was like, gig is a gig.
Yeah.
So I said that. In as much as had it been IFP, it would have been the same kind of. So you need to make those decisions because some people, siyabaz, badla because LTs, you know what I mean? So if now you're seen doing other things, do you then say, hey guys, by the way,
Yeah.
You know, I'm not really supporting a job is a job is a job is a job. But be smart to know the consequences.
Yeah.
If you've made the judgment that it won't harm you, go for it. But it's always safer not to reveal. But the problem now with social media, you will not say publicly, but then you at a rally or you'll shoot Philip Moses Mapida ini. What are you going to do? How are you going to hide?